Well, coming man down here, not much of a pick. I know. I'll put some of there in there. I want to talk about my situation, what my problems are, things like that. What's been going off? So in a minute, I'm just lying down because I've had my little walk this morning to get a few bits from the supermarket, which is what, not even a 10-minute walk, guys. And I'm absolutely killing. But a couple of weeks ago, I've been told that they're not doing anything else for me when it comes to the hospital and trying to fix my legs. Now, when this all started, my leg, I went up the stairs and it kind of twisted and it locked in place. So the leg was constantly bent for 3 days. I had to stand up really, really straight and stretch it out as much as I could. And it did it, but it's never been back in place ever since. So since then, this was what, 7 going 8 years ago, more or less. I've been trying to get some sort of answer to why it got locked, it's stuck. And since then, it's just been crack, pop, and constantly stepping where you've missed your footing or things like that. And you're just going, absolutely killing. Now, I've had this for quite some time now. When I did finally get some sort of attention, it's a case of, oh, you've just got a minus tear. But I've got muscles contracting to the point where it just feels like you've got constant cramp 24/7. So if you aggravate your legs too much, like just running around the house too much, going upstairs, I could go up 3 times up downstairs when I'm cleaning and it'll be all right. But you go down once and it's absolutely killing you. You can't carry any sort of thing heavy in the way of shopping. I've not ran or done anything like that for ages. I don't get up and dance or anything like that when it comes to the holidays for my children. I have to sit down, playing the phone, and it's the thing that gets me the most about it. It's like I'm going to have to start complaining again now, saying, "Come on, you've not fixed me. What is wrong, mate? I want to get back into it." But they're talking about injections you can have for your knees and things like that to ease the pain. But apparently, I'm too young. But I'm in pain now. So I've got to be in pain for the next God knows how many years until I'm older. So potentially I could be on the sick, on the dole for quite some time. I don't want that. That's shitting me up just as much as everything else. But then they're saying, oh, you might need a knee replacement because the arthritis in my knees. I never had these problems with my knees when it was just the leg that was stuck in position. I think because I've been walking funny for the last God knows how long, that's what's fucked up my knees. Because they've taken so long to actually get some sort of answer what it is. When I was younger, I used to have problems with my knees and used to pop out of place and used to inflame exactly the same as what my knee did, not my muscles and things. And now and again, they'd put a compression bandage on it. That lasts about 6 weeks. But 9 times out of 10, if I went hung upside out of a tree and just mucking about, you'd feel it click back into place. And all I think it is that, but it's just a more stronger form. I've just got it so stuck. Oh, we can't see nothing wrong on the scans and things like that. Was there any chance you could just get my leg and just bloody yank it as hard as you can? It's just like, oh, I've tried it so many times myself. Bloody hell, I've tried this, my kids' skipping ropes around my leg and around the bed. I'm trying to fucking pull the thing as hard as I can just to get my legs just to go click. But now I've got problems with the left one. And it feels like it's got a tear in. But they turn around and go, no, no, we've got nothing else for you now. They didn't even want to look at that, knowing that I got the problem with the knees in the first place. So if that tear relieves that pain, then fair enough. But then if you've got an injection or an operation that could be done that stops you from being in pain, then it should be an option. Not, oh, you're too young. What? Seriously? I think the doctor, because I was on about the bloody, I was having problems at the time, I was on about the bloody benefits taking the piss, says I need an answer to what's bloody wrong with me. I think he's took it on himself thinking I'm just trying to get on the rock and roll. But it's like you try and get up every day, and every day you just want to go to work. But within not even an hour, getting up, sorting out the kids, doing what you need to do, I'm back in bed. I can sit down and play computer, yes, but it does have problems when it comes to sitting down as well. Just twinging all the time. It takes me forever just to get comfortable. And I've told them, I've written in it, it's like, what the bloody hell? I have had the right run of bad luck over the last God knows how many years. And what keeps me going? That thought of Sarah, that smile, that something. It's the music. knowing that she's there. But is that just me going crazy for all the shit I've had? It doesn't explain my dreams when I was younger, or out like that. Yeah? It just makes sense why I've just come up with a bonkers bloody story to try and keep myself sane. So I call myself fucking crazy. But it's crazy to leave a person in pain regardless if there's things that they can actually do besides taking a pill to actually stop them from being in pain. I'm too young. So I've got to suffer the agony for, I don't know, how long? Do excuse me. It's just one of those nags where it's just, you know something, I could be back into the system. If there's somebody just listened and just went, okay, let's try this. Nobody's tried to do anything but besides a little scrape because that's all they saw on the scan. They could actually listen to the person. And don't worry, I've got it in my head what moan I'm going to have next with the doctors and that. Just say, look, you've not sorted me. To be fair, you've barely touched me. All the scans and everything they've had over the last few years must have cost quite a bit of money. Just wasted. When potentially I think all it needs is somebody to grab my leg and just yank it as hard as I can. If not, get a fucking machete and chop the bastards off. So yeah, this little thing is just as much for the doctors. It will be sent. Yeah? I just want to stop being in pain. Because you know something? The bloody pills that they're giving me, don't touch it. You still feel the twinges and that within the bones. There you go. Come on, I'm done. With his crazy little rant. It's difficult because I've got this thought of an angel in my mind that potentially is my soulmate. Yeah, a lady I've been in love with before the beginning of time. You know, it's difficult just not to think, come and get me, please. I've got responsibilities and I'm not allowed to go yet. Excuse me, another drink. That's where it becomes cruel in a sense. Having that thought in my mind. Thinking, you know, something. My oldest is 22. Well, my boy, my daughter. Fucking off our pop. Have that final sleep. It's difficult. It's difficult. Don't think this is a confession of me killing myself. I've got 2 young ladies to look after. I ain't going bloody nowhere unless they take me. But it's difficult not to want to go for that red pill. And the thing is, all the bullshit you have to listen to at the same time. It's like mad. Never mind. Well, come on, man, down out.